Unfortunately, Bill could not join us because, well, we're figuring things out. Now, the only comments I'm allowed to see are people that are in my group, that know me, that subscribe. Otherwise, there's a lot of chitter chatter out there, but we're not, unfortunately, allowed to chat with people. Okay. I think, Bill, you were even on more of a bad boy list than I was. And how many people did you have watching? That's the question. Anyway, everybody, happy Monday. We made it through Monday. Fuck it. Let's forget about whatever happened today. Or I had a blessed day. Bill had a blessed day. He got a little thump. It was 40 below. So Bill had a snow day. What that means is Bill's going to have to work 3 times as much tomorrow to make up for what he didn't do today. Okay? That's a fun snow day. Bill, would have you changed your day at all? No, exactly. Exactly. You'd be starting this now. Now, me and Bill, you would have. Like, what time would your part store would have been closed, and then you would have had to have your wife drive you to work at, like, early, right? Mess up her world. Okay, let me see if I have comments yet. I'm just getting there right now. Hang on, everybody. Hello. Nope, we don't sing that song anymore. My wife keeps telling me we don't like those people. They're liberals. All right, here we go. Bill, we live a different life than you. We don't put up with that. So, before I bring in the celebrity of the night, which will be Kent's finished product. Here we go. We are going to finish it up tonight, and I will. I've been editing the video all day long. I had to go work actually, but it just sounds better when I say something like that. So we're going to be epoxying it, and we're going to make sure it's all epoxied. The last time I painted it today, you guys watched me earlier do that. Cheers to all of you. I'll give you guys a cheers. Bill, you got a beer? You got a beer? Tell me when. We're going to do a virtual cheers. No, Bill. Just focus on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Cheers. It's like me and Bill are sitting at the same bar together, except for it's not 40 degrees below zero here. I got jokes. This is our final product right here. I am pretty satisfied with it. I will do one more checking on it, and then I'll sign it down here, right here. I'm going to try to sign it a little bit more professional than I did, but let's just put this right here. If you watched earlier, I don't know what's going on with you, Bill, but Jesus. There's no we in this, white man. We. Anyway, man, like I said, if you could just give a thumbs up and just give a thumbs up if you like this. Share me out. If I wish you could hear Bill. We were live when he was doing his oil change. I was up on his Terry's garage. Bill, when you get inside, will you punch in Terry's garage? Your handle. That's what it's called. Your handle. I forgot about that. Yeah, your handle. That's fun. So I think we did a superb job on this one. I'm going to give this one a solid A+. It'll be leaving my house, and I will now make you the video. I'm right on target for Friday. The whole thing coming out. I have a lot of editing to do because, first of all, you've all seen it if you've been watching. You've seen the my buddy grab it on the trip that I was on, which I got the 12-pound lobster next, will be the next one. No, I didn't get a 12-pound. It was close to 12 pounds. It was 11.9. But it was molting, so I got its skin. It's leather, which I make shoes out of. If you've been following, I got the lingcod shoes going on. There we are. Oh, they are beautiful. A little dirty. I got to clean them. I wore them out. I wore him to go see my buddy James, but he didn't show up at the bar at the right time. So Don't tell me miscommunication. Listen, it wasn't my day. I'm a narcissist, so I think everything's about me. But if you tell me 7 o'clock, it's 7 o'clock. Can't be 8:15. Because I only can have one drink and then I'm not gonna drive. Just like you tonight, Bill, right? Car parts that he messed up on. That's see how I worded that, Bill? Mm-hmm. So because we glued these, okay, well you can go in the house now, and then you can get on the PlayStation. Oh, he's adding oil. Okay, how much more do we need? God. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I will brush over. I'm going to make it more darker though. God, we need darker. How dark is the dark? We don't have that dark. How about if I use some of this dark with it? What if I use some of this dark? I bet I can make it darker with this dark. We'll do that. Watch this, Bill. I think I just invented something. Okay, well, whatever phone you have me on, I'm okay to be on. I'm live on YouTube on the iPad. What, Bill, I can't. The phone is where it's at. Leave me alone. I can't. That's too barbaric right there. We're gonna lighten it up. There we go. I like that look. I like it a lot. And then we. Yeah, Bill. I was waiting for the car to drop on you. I really was. I thought we were gonna get some good footage. The oil filter did smack you in the face. I wish it would have cut you open. It would have been better video. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, me and Bill went live for the first time on Terry's Garage. Bill, you want to put that when you have a chance? Okay, once he's inside, he will put his page up. You can go watch if you want. If you want to make a comment. That's Bill. That's Bill. He wasn't made up. Leave me alone. Jesus. You're like Peter Pan. Houdini. Alright, I think that's good. I like how that looks. I will do a little bit here. You added too much oil, so what happens when you add too much oil? Floor burning up. Okay. I don't think our state would probably fine you for something like that. I'm pretty sure. Where you live, like, Bill, we can't even have those exhausts anymore. You know the cool ones that you just smoke everybody out? Okay, I like this a lot darker. Bill's gonna start up his truck to see what happens, he says. It feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time. Yeah, I know that song. Alright. I'm not signed off on this yet. Give me a couple seconds, but I'm getting there. I can't believe I just pulled that out, Bill. I just pulled that out of nowhere. And then, well, this is too orange, so we'll just add some little sprinkles, because that's what they have. As an artist, it does sound smooth. That all looks good. I'm gonna write this one off, Bill, as a win. Jesus. Bill, that kind of hurt my ears. Okay, that's beautiful. Oh, that hurt. That did hurt. I like this. I like how this looks. I'm done. I'm done. This guy is ready. Let me do a little dark spots up here. Hang on. That will be my finishing touch. There we go. Drop the mic. Boom. We are done painting. This thing is now ready to be epoxied. And it was a real pleasure for my friend to ask me to do this for him. Is all I got to say. So. Dude, you sound like you're a pilot of a plane right now. Alright. I have no comments, Bill. I think they might have shut down our comments because I went on your page. God damn it. I didn't hit any buttons, Bill. There's no comments being made. It doesn't show anybody in here, and it's my 5:30 show. It says me in here. Is anybody in here? Bill, you're in here, so they should have 2 at least, right? That's true. I didn't think of it that way. Well, god damn it. What are you going to do? You going to go inside? Well. Hey, there's Bill right there. Well, you put me right into a light. I'm not looking at your light. Look at that, Bill. Look at that. Look at the end product. Look at this. I just did brown up here and brown there. I haven't epoxied it yet. It's about to. This will be the final countdown. But Bill, I need my phone because I need to film this. So, how much longer do you got? Well, how much longer do you got? Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go live on. Well, I don't know how to do it. We already tried that. Yeah, so I'm gonna run my show tonight. I'm gonna go. You go inside. I need my phone, so you go inside and get on PlayStation, and I'll already have a room ready. All right. Fucking don't die on the walk over there either. Peace. Okay, let's get rid of Bill. We are gonna put this phone so I can film this, and let's get this project done tonight. Do you have it done? I think I'm going to go live on Insta real quick. Let me get my Insta people. Just an update where I've been. Hang on, everybody. I know this isn't good for the show, and that's fine. Not worried about that. Me and Bill went live, and we had one of the best times out there. Okay. Let's see here. Go up here. I'll be right back, everybody. Jeepers creepers. I'm just getting a room for Bill, so when he does pop back in, he was in his garage. Switch users. And we were doing projects. He emptied the oil on his truck. He hit himself in the head with the oil filter, which I thought was hilarious. All right, should we go live on Facebook or Insta? I think Insta. Nah, we'll do Facebook. Come on. Hang on, everybody. Kent's Lobster being finished. Boom. Let's go live in 3, 2, 1. All right, now I can do my show. Now I know what I'm doing, boys and girls. Am I live? I'm live. Okay. Let's aim the camera down just a little bit. And over just a little bit. Boom. There we go. Hello, Facebook. Oh, we're over on YouTube. This one's ready to be painted. So how I'm going to do that is I'm actually going to add a little bit of yellow to this. I don't like how the brown looks up there. We are going to epoxy this over on... I need my camera, though, because I'm making a documentary of it. And with that being said, the documentary... that I need you guys to come to... Well, I mean, if you want to watch this, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But if you want to watch this live, I'm going to have to use my cameras to film. So, I would love for you guys to come on over. Hey, what's going on, Jason? Yes, the first comment. Thank you, sir. Just finishing this guy up. I'm pretty excited about this project. Like I said, it is ready to be painted. We're going to epoxy it, seal it. I've already painted everything, added that new, the new feelers up there. It's ready to go. It's ready to go back to its owner. All it needs is a nice epoxy job. So, let me just, now I'm just geeking out on it. Okay, let me just check it real quick. All right, we're going to epoxy it. I am ready. So let me get this out of my ear. Put this over here. Bill's going to come back in my ear. He'll be able to read comments in a minute. Put that in for him. He was live earlier. He was changing his oil. Now it's my turn to perform. So we're switching off roles. I was on his show earlier. It was Terry's Garage. He'll put it up if you guys want to go back and watch. It was pretty entertaining. The guy was, it's 40 below in in Canada right now, in Alberta. And he's out in his garage. Yes, he has a heater, but he's underneath his car changing the oil. That's a real man stuff. So I'm going to move my camera over here. Or my computer, sorry. And we had a beer before, so this is my last beer. And let's get this thing painted. Let me get my little measuring cups. Got one right here. And we will be finishing up whatever is in here. And then the amount that's in here, we'll put the same amount of that in. Nope, that's... Where are we at? Hang on. I thought... Yeah, okay, 3. We're at 3. We're a little above 3. That's more than I normally use. Can I pour it back in there? I sure can. I think we'll do a 2 on this. Two and a half is good for me. So I guess I didn't run out. I still have a whole nother bottle of this, and I've already started this one. So I didn't just throw it away just because the other one. I have the other full one down here. Let me get another cup, and we will measure the other mixture of the epoxy out. All right. I did finish up my buddy Ryan's King of the Harbor. It's a King of the Harbor. Go on to Instagram. And these are 2 of the chains out of the 4. I'm going to epoxy these ones tonight too. They are done. They just need to be epoxied. So I will be epoxying these. He gets 2 more. There's 2 teams that can win. 2 different divisions, I think. So he needed 4 of them. So that is Sleigh Day. on Instagram. Slay Day on Instagram. And his name is Ryan. He's my bud. He contacted me last year. And I got to dive in Long Beach for the first time with, I believe, a young man that has passed on, Miguel. I don't know the story. And it was the first free diver that I made a connection with. He outdid me underwater. Hats off to him. All right, let's see where we're at. Okay, let's see here. Still above the 1. Okay. So let's set her up. 2.5. Let me see where it stops. Whoa! Okay, 2. That one's almost at 3, so we need a couple more jugs. There we go. Oh, there we go. We're going to put just a little bit back. I'm talking just a little bit. There we go. Let's see where we're at. I like that. I like it a lot. All right. So we are ready now to mix. Cheers. Let me get rid of these ones. These are the fins of this one for my buddy's wife. So she will be having these beautiful earrings that were the fins that were underneath this guy's belly. It's my only little touch that I do now that I do earrings. So look at that. You gotta believe that's beautiful, right? Like his wife gets to wear those earrings. All right. So I'm going to put those over here so they don't get all messed up. I'm going to be epoxying these ones with the leftovers, and I'm going to go over a lot of the ones of the earrings that I've already done with my mom because we shaved them down. We tried something new. So if you're on YouTube, you can come on, or if you're on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. If you're on, just stay where you're at. I don't care. Honestly, I can't read any comments except for people. 2-part epoxy, really strong. Yes, Martin. So that's exactly why I'm not wearing any of my Seawolf stuff, right? Because, and no disrespect to you guys up in Alaska, this is the greatest hoodie I've ever had. It's my buddy Star and Anthony's charter group. If you're in Ketchikan, check them out. That's all I can say about it. It's Bow Down. Now that has nothing to do with Justin's Bowline charter business. It's a different charter business. I'm not promoting anybody. I'm just saying I like these guys, right? So, cheers to everybody out there, and let's keep on going. My mom does do a great job, Martin. It's pretty incredible that me and my mom kind of bonded over. I always thought, because she does Picasso, or whatever it is, and she would always make beautiful things for my kids before I was a narcissist. As a matter of fact, she even made everything for my ex-wife. Like when they got married, her and her new husband, she made their symbol or whatever. She made all the grandkids stepping stones for my sister, my house, and for my mother-in-law, I believe, paid her to do it before she passed, and all those stones are around there. Even you, Wes and Emily, I don't know why, you wrote me off, but cheers. Your granny loves you. Keep in touch with her. She didn't do anything to you. All right, here you go. Let's get this going. Let's get this mixture going. And we'll just let this sit for a minute so we get all of it out. I'm going to put gloves on from here on out because I do not like the feel of epoxy. So I have to go find 2 more bling chains, or I have to order them on. I have a couple weeks to do it. King of the Harbor is not in for a while. So Let's see here. So I'm just going to get the remainder of the one part out of here and put it in the two part. Because the thing about this is the two part epoxy is really great. But if you're doing a table, it has to be precise. You weigh it, you make sure that it's the same, and then you got to get the bubbles out of it, right? This, there's no bubbles, and it just puts, like Martin says, a beautiful, let's get the party started, Dr. Bugstein. Thank you, Martin. Yeah. We're mixing it up. We're doing the double thing. This thing's ready to go. I'm excited. I'm going to deliver it to my boy tomorrow. I will hopefully get video from whatever he cooked with it. Remember when if you've been following, I took all the meat out in one piece. I know how to do that now. Now, it's illegal to have lobster with just the tail or the leg meat or the head meat. I get it. But if you have the whole thing, you can have it whole in your freezer. Why can't you have the whole thing so you can... The reason why is they got to measure from here to here. It doesn't matter if you have a 3-pound tail. It's still illegal. Don't tell me I didn't write those rules. You voted in people that really want to take this away from us. What I mean by that is if you vote in California and you kept Gavin Newsom, this is what kind of dumb rules he comes up with. It's not the warden's fault. They follow directions. So they do their job. So, all of our lobster meat goes to China. I don't know. You guys seem okay with that. I think that's a crime. We get all of our lobster from where? The East Coast. $12.99 a pound. This is $79.99 a pound if you buy it over here. So that is why you guys get all the ones with the pinchers. Is this kind of... Do you think this would be good enough? Or do I need a bigger one? Let me look. Give me a second. This is too big. I'm not doing that much. This might have to work. I think I ran out of the... Give me 1 second to look at my paintbrush supplies. Okay. Man, I can't believe I bought like massive paintbrushes. You know, the cheap ones, okay, well, interesting. I'll have to go to Harbor Freight and get some more. This one will work. Boom. And let's get started. So what we're going to do is we haven't done the tail yet. Remember, it was drying. Now it's dried and it's ready to go. And then we got the tail, and then we'll work our way up. Should we start with the legs? No, because they're going to be the most drippiest. Okay, here we go. Wait a second. Everybody stop. I forgot to sign it. The guy wants me to sign it, I'll sign it. There it is, Seawolf 13. Boom. I was going to have my wife do it because she has better penmanship, but then you'd be like, oh, that's not an original. Yeah, that's original. My wife normally does that. So we'll epoxy that, and we're ready to go on this side. Let's get some gloves on, and let's get this party rocking. Cheers, everybody. Any comments? Where's Bill? Well, Bill was doing an oil change in his garage. It's 40 degrees. It's about a football field to his house. We were live earlier. He might be dead. I don't know. Maybe he didn't make it back to his house. A polar bear maybe got him. I'm ready. My ear's on. My PlayStation's on. And I needed my phone to film this. So, if you're on Facebook, I'm cutting the show down tonight, okay? And here's why. I need my phone to film. This is a final part to my video that'll be out Friday, and it'll have 100% sustainability is what I'm going to call it. And it's going to be this from A to Z. When the guy grabbed it, when the guy gave it to me cutting it open, it was frozen. You guys have watched it if you've been watching, right? Taking the meat out whole to make sure it's legal, but I didn't care because I gave it to him. It's on him. You get caught with it, it's yours. To this. And I had to save it. It was cracking. A lot of cracking. And I saved it. This is 100% whole, this lobster, except for this feeler right here. Oh, little girl's going out. Okay. Come on, Penelope, let's go potty. Give me a minute, everybody. Let's go potty. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Alright, you let me know when you're ready to go outside. She doesn't want to go outside. So, let's keep stirring a little bit more, and then we'll pour. But I do have to get off on Facebook, so if you want to join me, I'm on YouTube, CWolf13. Okay, everybody, we're still good. Let me move this back this way. Post for 30 days.
They can't hear.
Okay, throw that off, throw that off, throw that off. Now what I'm going to do real quick, just real quick, is I'm going to go live on Insta. Kent's Lobster finale. Well, hello, Insta. Shh, face YouTube. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect. Insta, I'm only going to be here for a minute. I'm epoxying this. This is Kent's final. I've done everything. I brought it to the end. Now, I know I haven't been live with you guys for a while, and I apologize. But if they're not going to promote my videos, then I'm not going there. But YouTube's not promoting my last video, the Diddy Juice, so I'm back over here. But since you guys are watching real quick, please follow me on YouTube right now, because that's where you're going to get this. I need my phone. I need my phone to be able to record this finale. And then on Friday, I will give you from the beginning to the end. From my buddy grabbing this and pulling it out of the reef and making these marks on its shell and these scratches, right? And you can see them. And then me bringing this back, opening it up when it's all saran wrapped. That's it. If you're going to bring them to me, that's how I need them. I need them frozen and I need them saran wrapped. Okay? Now you got that. I thaw it out. I take the meat out. That's what I'm working on right now. That's why I need till Friday, because it's an hour and a half. Remember that show? The beautiful show. Took the meat out. Gave that to him instantly. I don't want any kind of violation. So I think it's okay if you have the meat intact. It had this and this part intact. The leg meat all got out. And they got to eat it. Hopefully I get video of that. They said they would take pictures. And then to finish up with this, it's already been epoxy to stop the cracking. I think it was last Wednesday after I went on a dive. I mean, that was a long thing. So I am ecstatic about this being finished. So here we go. Let's just start a nice line and bring her down. Okay? You say that's a lot? Yeah, it sure is. And I'm okay with it. Let the party begin, boys. Let the party begin. And I will. It's already been epoxied, so this where I did not. Look at that. Oh my God, look at it. It's coming to life right in front of my eyes, because I already know how this is going to end up. And then what I'm going to do at the end is I'll take the rest of the solution after this guy is done, and I will, my plan is a very simple plan. My plan is, God, this is a beautiful, beautiful lobster. Man, it was a privilege to know you. I got to meet this lobster when it was alive on the boat. I got to see my buddy go down, and he had the biggest one until the next dive, and my buddy brought up a 12-pound, 2-ounce. His beat his by 2 ounces. And that was for like $160 or whatever the biggest bug of the day was. I can't remember. But this part, man, glorious, glorious, beautiful creature. Give it all the respect in the world. 100% sustainability. Can't be mad that we took something out that was over 100 years old. Please stop. Doesn't affect me at all. And you know, the crock of that is I used to throw these things back in the MPA. Or I didn't. You can't, it's illegal, don't do it. I've never done it, hypothetically, if I wanted. But then you get in trouble if you put them back into an MPA. That's how crazy those laws are. So, man, that is beautiful. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Insta, I gotta go. Sorry, I need to film this. This is the conclusion. I'm sorry. Come to YouTube. I'm live on YouTube right now. Seawolf13. Love you guys, man. And now, yes. Join me on YouTube. Live. I don't even know if they're going to accept that, but it is what it is. And share. Okay. Now, let me turn on the camera. Sorry, you guys on YouTube having to deal with this. I'll tell you what, you guys share me out, and I will stop doing that on YouTube. As long as, or I'll stop. I got to do this again just to show, because now I'm filming, and I'm going to fast forward it, but we'll just throw some more up there. This side, I believe, is done. I'm pretty ecstatic about it. It's dripping. It's gooey, ooey. We're going to switch it around, and then we'll flip it upside down. Okay, let's just make sure we get all the inside. You just want everything to be covered. We've already done it once, right? So this is not new. These are. This right here is the only difference. And if you were watching earlier, you saw. This is fish art at its best, but I'm not allowed to be in fish art. Fish art people. Assholes. Oh, you're not so nice. Okay. So let's just keep going here. And then we're going to flip this guy over. And then what we're going to do, God, I poured a lot of epoxy. Damn it. Misjudged that. Because he was already epoxy, that's the problem. I should have known because he's already epoxy. Let's get a lot up here though, because that was put on. Right now we're just going to make it, and then what's going to end up happening is this thing will appear wet for at least a decade, because I've done this for a decade, and the ones in the beginning I would just spray paint the stuff on. This one is authentic. All right. I think I have everything. So we're going to flip this one over and do the bottom, because we have so much epoxy that I wasted. But it won't be a waste. 100% sustainability, kids. Don't worry. I know how to rock this sustainability. Get that. Get that. Get that. All right. Here we go. We are going to do the underneath side. It's slippery now. Definitely do wear the Seawolf is right there. And then we're going to just pour some on the tail. Make that tail super, super protective. And then we're just going to work our way up. I do like my signature. I kind of do. I'll be honest. I'm narcissistic, sure. Sure. What a thing of beauty. What a privilege. Thank you. Thank you, my buddy Kent, for letting me do this for you. This is, it helps my algorithm, but B, this was just a true blessing. So, all I could do is thank you. Thank you, Bug Brothers, for an excellent trip run by Chuck. We do have a closer coming up. I think it's booked. But if you're an advanced diver, DM me. I have a couple other trips that you can go on if this is your kind of thing. And there we go. What I want to do now is I want to take my camera. Oh, I hate this stuff. I hate it when it gets on me. So I'm just going to run my camera around it real quick. And then I can go live on a different network. Probably back to Facebook. Photo, video, reach. Here we go. This is art. Hashtag fish art. Hey, all of you watch it on YouTube, thank you. Please share this out if you like this kind of content. Steven got, my buddy Steven got, he started dreadlocks. I've never seen the beginning stage. I've only seen them at like the festivals and stuff. So cheers to you. I like that beginning stage. Please walk me through the whole thing. If I had hair, I would have had a moment where I had dreadlocks because I think they're pretty cool. Except for you can't wash your hair, or maybe you can, and I just don't know. So, anyway, let's keep cracking on this. That was perfect. We'll move that aside, and we'll start doing... I want to repaint a couple of these. So, let me go back, and we will go back to Facebook. Should we do Facebook or Insta? I go Insta. Facebook will give me more views. Let me go to Facebook. I'll go back right to Facebook. What's on your mind? Let's go live. And we're back. And go live. Okay. We're back on Facebook, everybody, but listen, you guys are over on YouTube, got to see it whole. So, Facebook, welcome back. Sorry about that. I had to use my camera to film. This project is complete. Now we're going to work on some earrings, and we have a lot of extra epoxy. So let's move this guy off the table, and let's start with some real more of this fish art. If you want to watch the other thing, just go back to Facebook and this thing will be uploaded and you can watch the whole thing. Well, listen, this would have been wonderful to have 3 different cameras, but I don't have that. So here we go. Let's pick it up. We got a lot of... Now for the next couple hours, I will be coming back and forth, and what I will be doing is moving it, making sure it's not sticking. I will walk it over there with this. That's probably the best idea. No need to get that on the garage floor. I got parchment paper down over here, so that'll be cool. And I'll bring this back. and we're ready to start a whole new show with the earrings and stuff. And I'm cool with that. Let me take this off. I'm going to take a little potty break and I'll be right back. I know Facebook, you just got here back here. Give me a second. And we're back, and we're live. Here we go. Let's finish this beautiful day off. Let me make sure my Air Force Ones are out of the way. Let's take a little water break. We also have the bling chain to modify. So let me get some gloves on again, and we will get those done. And then we'll do the earrings. I don't need my camera anymore, so cheers to that. So Facebook, you guys get to watch until I go over to Insta. If you want to watch the whole thing, what just happened, we will start with these earrings. So I need to set up a little earring. My mom gave me these things for the earrings, which is perfect for the drying stage of them. Here we are. And then what I do is I just put these on I'll prop them up, and then I hang the earrings from them while they dry. So let me make a little stage over here for those. Little off camera, I know. Little confusion, sure. Just setting it up. I will show you pictures online of this process if you would like, if you're missing it. So I will be epoxying this tail too. This tail will be another bling change tail that I've chosen for my buddy's event. So let's go ahead and just start using everything with 100% sustainability. That way nobody gets upset that this animal died, blah, blah, blah. Beautiful. We'll just put that right there. Let's do this one. We don't need the chain part, but let's do the... It just makes them more... What this does, it just puts a protective coat. It makes them more durable. Okay, bling chain number 2 then. Let's go for number 3. So I put these together earlier for my buddy. He needs 4 of them. I got 2 of them right here, and I got a third one there, and then I have another one that's already epoxied. I just need to find 2 more bling chains. So we will just do this part where it just makes them protected. Hey, bro. Okay. 2 hands. For sure. Yeah. I hope you guys are having fun with your little chit chat. I don't know what happened to Bill. He might have been eaten by a polar bear. I don't think he has polar bears where he's at, but that's just what I'm imagining in my head. Okay. I'll put this up over here. Hang on. Hang on, Mr. Garcon. And let's get the other one over there. And what I do is I just change out the parchment paper throughout the evening. Move them around so they don't stick to anything. And as long as you stay on top of that until they are finished drying, you'll be definitely okay. So this is how I do it. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a better way to do it. I don't think so. I'm a narcissist. That means there's nobody can be better than me. Okay, so let us now get into the earring part. And for that, I will be using different gloves. Thank you. This is what it will look like when it's done. Beautiful, right? And then you just put that on a nice bling chain. Boom, nice. Same with the shoes. I epoxy those. Those are Air Force One, one of one, with a gaping asshole from a Lobster. All right, here we go. Now these I want off of here. So let me take this glove off too. Because these have to be on the hanging rack, and then I'll just put them back on when I'm done. So now I'm ready to rock on these. Those are all natural. They're not epoxied yet. They don't look like these ones. These ones are already done. That's the finished product of my mom. Just a great job, my mom. Sorry you got clumped in with your narcissistic son and your grandkids don't talk to you anymore. Tragedy. But we know why. Alright, here we go. Just lay them down. And when this dries out, this is exactly what it will look like. This is the one that, here it is dry, and here it is nice and wet. So let's go hang that one up. Nice little dangle going on. Let's do the second one. I just lay them in the pan. It's already getting done on the other side. It just adds another layer of protection to them when they do dry. So we got that one done. Nice. Those ones just hang and dry and dangle. So I don't really have to worry about them. Now these ones have been done already, but me and my mom shaved the top of them. So I'm just going to give them that little extra TLC. Okay, that one's a little big, so I have to make a bigger stand for that. But I'm just going to keep going on this whole rack since we have this much epoxy. And I will just finish. A beautiful fish though. Look at the red in that. Wow. Alright. Let's find the next pair. These two. Uh-oh. No. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Just a nice little, just a little bit of a and we will do the other one. Like I said, this was the first couple that me and my mom did, and we weren't professionals at them yet. Now we are. And we'll just look at the beauty of that halibut fin. Could you imagine if your man caught that? Oh, brought it home, showed it off to his kids, showed it off to the wife. The wife gave him a little something extra after the kids went down. Cheers to you guys for going out there and doing that. All right. This one definitely needs to be done. Where's its mate? Oh, no. Might have lost it somewhere. Anyway, listen, I have epoxy, so we are just touching up ones that probably don't even need to be touched up, but why not? Why not? Now, if you do, I will say this, if you do leave these down, your dogs will eat them. I'm telling you now. All right, we got two beautiful ones here. We're just gonna rock this. We have so much epoxy left. There's no way I'm gonna go through this. I should have really eyeballed that. That's a waste of material. All right, let's keep moving. Let's take this beautiful one out. And we will just keep on rocking in the free world. Like, I think it's okay to sing if it's my voice, right? You can't get a ding for that, can you? Maybe you can. I don't know. Let me see. These two need to be done because they were thick up top. Here we go. And there we go. Beautiful. Great job, Mom. So, we're almost done. What time is it? I don't want to go over. Oh my God, we're almost at 6:30. Jesus. Holy Toledo. Well, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get off on Facebook, YouTube. I'm going to keep running, kids. I'm going to keep running. So, if you got questions, leave them. I will sit down and answer them in a second. I'm just moving around so much. This is great for my steps. Steps. Please. These ones definitely need it. Oh, how that got twisted around, but there you go. These are all beautiful. And you can order these when my website's up. Right now it's not up, so don't ask. But when it's up, you can order these. These are considered artiste. I'm an artiste. And then we will do this one, and then we'll do that other pink one, and then I will be done. So, thank you all for watching. Like I said, follow me on all social media. I popped on, I was live on 4 different social medias today. So SeaWolf13 is all you have to look for. SeaWolf. And then throw the 13 in there. I might even have to change my algorithm. So I might be coming back with a new account. I think what has happened is they won't promote me anymore because of all my past history. Being a badass. I don't want that. So maybe you on YouTube can keep promoting me so I don't have to go there, but I might have to on Instagram because I'm in jail on Instagram. Facebook, I know Mark Zuckerberg said that I'm not going to get, he's joined the club, blah, 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 but I already have too many strikes against me. I was a real badass during COVID. I would tell people, if you want to wear a mask, love you, but you know what I'm saying? So, this one needs to be done too, so I'm going to grab this one. I will look around for a lobster. I'm going to get off. Let me take the gloves off after this. on Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. I already did a full show. If you want to watch it, come watch. You could start it from the beginning. If you like this kind of content, please share it out. Blah, 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 blah. And with that, Facebook, I'm going to give you a virtual hand hug. There you go. Hug your phone right now. Goodbye. And that is it. All right. I'm still with you guys because I got nothing better to do until dinner time. My beer's almost done. And I started drinking early with Bill. So we have that going. If there's any questions, you can throw them up. Now I can go back and look. Oh, God. Hang on. What is your favorite conspiracy theory? All right. That's a great question, Jason. Let me, I hope you're still here, Jason. My greatest one that I think's out there right now, that I actually sort of believe, is the Democrats. I want to know how they got into somebody like my mom's head, and Trump's the worst person. But 90% of us came together, so thank God. Because can you imagine the track the world was going on? Can you imagine all the... Because now you see it. Moss Landing had a fire of lithium batteries, the biggest environmentally destructive thing out there. There's not one word about it. So, I'm here. Okay. I need to watch this kid. Yeah. So, in my brain, that is the biggest, and I don't even think it's a conspiracy, because I'm a normal human being that can look at life. I was hanging out with a guy today when I was removing doggy bags from doggy bag stations, right? It's one of my jobs. I take care of it, make sure the doggy bags are loaded, make sure the trash of all the doggy bags gone, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he's a Marine. I highly respect him. He's my age, so he went to Guantanamo, the Bay, but he also went to Guam when there was nothing happening. I tried to join the Marines. I couldn't walk on my heels. I can walk on my tippy toes, but I have super tight Achilles tendons, so I can't walk on my heels. You got to do a skill, unless there's a war going on. Then I guess they don't care. 1989, nobody cared. Disqualified me. Yeah, I get it, Jason. So my thing is to try to figure out this algorithm, right? Because I want to become famous. Why don't I get a piece of my pie at the end? Just living my life, having fun doing this, and I'm doing pretty good. But they block it. And I know they block it because I've seen it. I saw it tonight. Bill went live, and I know Bill has been in YouTube jail more than me because of his own actions. But you can't be yourself. You have to follow a program. That's why Instagram puts me, and then they shut me down. Instagram does. I'm just telling you, they do. They put me on an hour show, and I had a video that was just viral. I was getting 16,000 views a day. For me, that is good. The video right now is over 550K, and it's the removal of the tail in October from the same trip that one I just painted was on, okay? So that being said, is it a conspiracy theory? I don't think so. I know it. And because I've been such a badass and I didn't put up with bullshit and I know you can't even cuss, so I'm going to not cuss on my new channel if I have to go there. YouTube, I'm just going to keep this. I have 4,000 followers so far. It took me 20 years to get 4,000. I've had 4 videos that have been viral, but once they go viral, YouTube would take them away from you and say, oh, the thumbnail of Allie got her finger bit off on the Lobster closer was too graphic. Okay? You should have told me that 10 years ago when it started just taking off. And it took off because of the video Charlie Finger got bit. That young kid that yelled at his brother and told the parents it was ratting on his brother. That one was viral, but I got stuck in that viral loop, right? So, that's the duck walk. Everybody can do it. Everybody can do it. I'll do it right now, and I still can't do it. Here it is. And we were all at the San Diego. It was when I was in high school, 12th grade, and we're on a pre-program. And I go, and I'm supposed to go and enlist as soon as I'm out of high school. Because, listen, I wasn't even going to get out of high school, and I didn't. They passed me just because they didn't want me back. But here you go. Here's the duck walk, and this is the truth. Everybody can do it. You can try it right now. Now, I don't have any of my apparel on, only because I'm epoxying. I only told my wife I'm going to take one of them and everybody, because we need to sell that, right? So, I want to get these, the pants, they're called joggers. Don't worry, I got more. But when my website does get up, if you could and you want to support, you'll get a nice hoodie, t-shirt, beanie, or sweats after your dive. Anyway, here we go. I'm trying it right now. This is God's on. You can't see. Hang on. Let me back it up even more. Here we go. This is what you got to do. I understand tiptoeing through the forest, but I can't do it. This is what I was doing, and there was like 50 guys doing a circle, and we had to do all these like different things, but we're all in our underwears too because we're getting shots. We're doing the whole thing, right? And I still can't do it. I even wrote like a colonel. They're like, "Oh, try writing a letter. Maybe they'll let you in." I was like, "Okay, if it's not gonna work here, it's not gonna work." And honestly, I tested so low on the scale. I was just gonna be a jarhead, is what they call them, just a grunt. And I was excited about it, but they said no. So, yeah, there was no war going on. There was nothing going on in 1989 except for, I think, Guam, or where they took over the island that they were holding hostages of like college students. Nobody got hurt except for somebody got hurt tripping or broke their ankle running up the hill. They all pussed out and said, "Oh shit, the U.S. Marines are here. Hey, here's my gun. Here's all my bullets. Please don't shoot me. We're sorry we did this." So, I like being that kind of power force in the world. There's a lot of people out there that don't, though. That's the crazy thing, is there's a lot of people. Do you able to do the look for all branches? I do not know. I gotta be honest. I do not know the answer to that. My friends that are all vets, I don't know. I don't know if the Navy. I didn't want to be a Navy. I wanted to be a Marine. That's it. They were the badass. They get to go kill people. They're the first one dropped off. You get to just have a bromance with your bros, kill people, and eat these powdered meals that they give you. And then if you make it all out together, if you don't, you all die together. That's their motto. No man left behind. And that's how I've lived my life. So I think I would have been a very good Marine. But that was a higher power, because honestly, I don't have a filter. I don't know if you've noticed. So that's probably a higher power saying that's not the correct path for you. I tried being a cop, and they wouldn't take me because I can't read or write very well. I can, but I'm just the guy that you want to be a cop, to show up when something's happening, but I don't know how to turn it off. So in this day and age, with cameras out there, and I got buddies that dive with me that are cops. The real cops, the ones that work in Oakland. I'm not saying no cops are not a real cop, but you think of Oakland PD, a white guy that works the night shift. Those guys cannot even spike their adrenaline rush anymore unless they dive with me. And that's fun for them. Going into the wilderness in Alaska and walking up to bears with a plastic orb because they didn't have their gun with them. I thought that was crazy because we were way too far away. The bear decides to be a maniac. And then my buddy's like, well, it only goes for the older, weaker one. So that would be me, right? Because these guys are all just, yes, hoorah, hoorah, Martin. Yeah, I mean, so where we went with that from conspiracy theory to this, I'll go to 7 o'clock with you on YouTube to teach people to please come over. Please share this out. If you like my videos, the reels, make comments on the reel, not on my page, please, if you can. Yeah, Jason. I know the lingo. Here's the funny thing. The buddy that I was diving with last Wednesday, where we got the big lings, he was in Bon Air. He's a retired Marine. I could say retired. I didn't know once a Marine, you're always a Marine. So I apologize. I don't know the right language. They didn't teach me. I didn't have a dad that actually sat down and said, don't say stupid things. My dad tried. I had so many stupid things coming out of my mouth that I think he gave up. He's just like, this kid's untrainable. He actually passed away before he knew I was a real man because I beat him up at a restaurant. And that was the last interaction I had with my pops. Me and him would be best friends today because I've been through a divorce. I've been through a woman that I didn't want to be with anymore and went to heaven and hell to turn me into the most demonistic person, but I was the greatest father when I was there with her. So if you can relate to that, you know what I'm talking about. If you can't, okay. My kids call me a narcissist. They're old. They're adults. Read through the lines, because if I didn't do anything wrong, and they can't say I did anything wrong because I have video after it. I have video after video of me raising these kids perfectly as a single dad with their stepmom. Everybody on my side of the family that they grew up with is banned. Okay? The other side of the family pays them not to talk to me. So who's the real narcissist here? Now, somebody called me a coward because I was talking about him the other day on my video and said, on my live, they said, oh, you're a coward and you're so sad about your kids. Now, either that's an idiot kid that I played video games with that couldn't handle me, so now he's acting out. But no. There's something called an IP address. And I'm a guy that wants to know when somebody calls you a coward. Because I'm jumping in the water with great whites. I'm shooting huge fish. How am I the coward? So when you investigate and you look at the person that called you a coward and they had 1 subscriber, I'm like, fuck, this is fun. Let me subscribe. So I'm the 2nd subscriber. Now I know it's a ghost count. So then I ask them the question. I say, hey you, first of all, you have an IP address. You're too stupid to know to scramble it through one of these companies that you can scramble it through. So I know who it is, because I have friends that are in law enforcement. Curious minds want to know who would call me a coward. I'm the one going to Alaska shooting halibut underwater that will kill you. Do not take that lightly. That is not something you just go up there and do just because you killed a couple halibut here. I'm just telling you. Or go do it. I don't care. Just know you will die. Or you might not. Maybe you'll go underwater and let your uncle's ashes go underwater. And then the people you're with are such great friends, they bring fireworks and we blow up his ashes. What a send off to my fucking uncle. My mom's brother. We were both there for his last breath. It's not cool. That cancer thing's not cool. That last breath thing's not cool. Be a man. Be a woman. Know who you are. Don't be a narcissist. Don't hide behind the internet. Be the person that you're best to be. And I don't care what side you're on. Just if you have kids and it's hard when the other parent uses them as weapons to not use them back, because you can. Do what's best for your kids. What's best for my kids is for them to call me a narcissist now, for them to live their life, and now they get to go watch these videos. Right? Because me and my ex, everybody has an expiration date. I don't care who the fuck you are. You have an expiration date. Some of us are quicker than others. I was talking to the young guy that delivered groceries tonight. I'm like, man, your generation is riding Harleys on the freeway, doing wheelies and dancing. They're not showing the death behind that. There's a lot of death. There's a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of broken necks. There's a lot of faces that are just scraped down to the bone because you didn't have a helmet on, kids. But if that's your thing, then you go do it. Remember playing Rainbow? Hey, listen. If we played recently, yes, I have a very short memory. I'm a slow human being, so I get rid of the stuff that I do unless it makes sense to me. No disrespect to you. If you have a real name and we met in life, then yes, I do remember you. I finished up with the Lobster tonight. This is what I'm doing. I told you that online. I said, listen, I tell the kids they're 17 and over. They have to be to play the games I play. I don't play the dumb games I used to play the smaller games with my kids when they were living with their moms. So when they got out of school, this narcissistic dad had to make $2,400 per kid, plus his own nut to provide for his life. So when you have that kind of bills, you just crush it in life, and that's what I've been doing. So I played this stuff. I started playing something with penguins with my kids. As soon as they got out of school, my daughter would call me and said, Mom said I can't call her because she's at work until 5:30 and I'm scared to walk into the house. I'm like, I got you, Emily. Call me. I had to fight to get phones in their hands. Oh, they're too young for phones. I got them the kit phones that had 3 numbers, or the parents can add the numbers, and that's it. They couldn't text or any of that. I don't know what it's like now. I'm talking in my kids' day. So my kids would walk home talking to me, so I made sure they got home without any weirdos out there. They lived 200 miles away from me in Sacramento, so you're just hyper vigilant about being a dad. I wanted to be their dad, but it didn't work out that way. And then I got 2 weeks off, and every other weekend I got him, and every Wednesday drove up to see him every time. That's the narcissist I was. So when Emily, you say that, you look like the biggest weirdo out there, because everybody that knows me and watched you beg to live with me for your high school years, you look like what you are. So, no disrespect to my daughter. Great human being. She drank the Kool-Aid of a narcissistic mom. It is what it is. Don't cry about it. You just keep on going. As the person that called me a coward, you didn't answer my question, and it wasn't a violent question. You want to hide behind the keyboards? You want to fuck with somebody's algorithm? Try it. I'm not in your league. I'm past you. I'm better than you. And I will win, because that's what I do in life. So for my I'm a narcissistic dad. I'll tell you what, listen. The greatest thing at Christmas, you don't have to buy Christmas presents anymore. That would have been $1,000 per kid. Okay? You just look at the pros. That's what I do. Okay? Nobody has to decide, oh, I got to spend 3 hours here, 4 hours here, 5 hours here. I want to be over here. I get to go where I want to be every Christmas. I do. When my kids were talking to me up until their 20s, I think it was 23 for my daughter, and then 24. It was a year after they infected my son's brain. He was still hanging out with me, still going on trips with me. But he's got his own life. He's got to figure out his own way in life. We haven't talked for 3 years, and that's okay with me. Would I have it differently? Absolutely. Hang on. There's my little girl. Come here, little girl. Come here. How you doing? Come here. Oh my goodness, we were just talking about kids. How's the baby? Alright, do you have to go potty? Is that what this is? Alright. Well, I'm going to get off here because we have a mountain lion outside that likes to eat our pets. And I got to be a protective father. Remember that, Emily? Alright, you guys have a great night.